Shalom and good day all, this is Healing29 back again for some indie comic reviews, and for these indie comic reviews I'll be covering Speed Racer issue 9, followed by issue 100 of Youngblood by Rob Liefeld. I'll now get things ready and organised for the first one I'll be reviewing. So, first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? It certainly does, to which I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So, as the story begins, we learn that Rex, or Racer X, has played a part in the background in taking down members of the Tiger Syndicate that were planning to do some harmful acts within the racing, even though this racing it can be very harmful. As the story advances, we move into the next race, to which we get to catch up with the character of Speed Racer. We get to see what's happening with Spritle, of course his Pops, Chimpy or Chim Chim, Trixie, and also what's happening there. As the story advances even further, we see Speed Racer get another win, and Racer X returns to someone that he has met previously. So for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story racing. First things first, did we get anything time-wise? We actually did. We got a few things. So we got 1 week ago, now, and 3 weeks later, which was actually up towards the end, which I've actually forgot to record, but that's fixed up now. Next is the location to which the event was being held at Palm City. Last but not least, we have the cast of characters consisting of Inspector Rokuga, Racer X, Speed Racer, Spritle, Trixie, and Mulligan. My overall rating for the story is a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into issue 100 of Youngblood. So, as we move into issue 100 of Youngblood, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside of the story? It certainly does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we end up catching up with some new characters, as they seem to be from a different part in the universe in this story, maybe even connected to this version's Earth. Suspecting it's sort of like their version of the Atlanteans. So as we start to move towards the middle of the story, we get to see some fighting taking place between hero and villain. And as we start to move towards the end, we also get the introduction to some new heroes. My rating for the internal art is a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story racing. Considering how far we are issue-wise within this story, did we get any comic book references? No, we didn't. Next is time? No, we didn't. Location? No, we didn't. Though it would have been nice to see those things included, it does actually take away from the story score. But what did we get? Well, the only thing that Rob Liefeld only seems to put into the picture sometimes. Sometimes he does remember the location, sometimes he doesn't. I think it really would have helped this time around, as it would have raised the score. So the cast of characters consisting of Die Hard, Shaft, Combat, Sundance, Photon, Cougar, Chapel, Vogue, Sentinel, Doc, Dark Fawn, Loki, and Tyrak. My overall rating for this story is a 6.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.